Hello, friends. This is the program Empire of Lies, where we discuss manipulation and disinformation in the Russian media. Empire of Fatigue, why Solovyov talks about Europe's fear. In Vladimir Solovyov's new broadcasts, Russia no longer threatens the world, it pities it. The TV host, who for years cultivated the image of a besieged fortress, now describes the West as a nervous, insecure civilization, afraid not of Russia, but of itself. This shift in emphasis reveals an important symptom. Kremlin propaganda no longer speaks the language of offensiveness. It speaks the language of survival. A world losing control, Solovyov reiterates, Europe fears losing influence in Eastern Europe. Ukraine, according to him, is merely a pretext. The West's real fear is that Hungary, Slovakia, Romania, the Czech Republic, and even the Baltic states are gradually moving away from the center. This is an attempt to turn the picture upside down, as if it weren't Russia that was losing allies and economic ties, but Europe that was disintegrating before our eyes. Thus, the war is presented not as Moscow's aggression, but as a natural process of Eastern Europe's liberation from the West. The meaning is clear. If the West loses control, then Russia is regaining its own order. This is an old imperial reflex, dressed in the rhetoric of geopolitical realism. What are the fears? You often ask this question. What do the Europeans want to achieve with this war? What are their goals? To die? They're afraid. They're afraid of losing influence in Eastern Europe. I think so. Why? Because the lost war in Ukraine, given what's already happening in Europe itself, Hungary is effectively falling away. Slovakia, Romania, no matter what anyone says, the elections showed it, even if they were cancelled. But the fact is, the people's mood is completely different. The Czech Republic has joined in. What will happen there tomorrow with the Baltic states or later, I don't know. But they are afraid. Western Europe, so to speak, loses a certain amount of control if it fails in Eastern Europe. This certainly worries them. They are ready to invest financial resources there. They are pouring them in as much as possible. Is it financially painful for them? Number